2v2 or goalie wars, as some people call it. It's just something extra that we do at the end of training, just really for a little bit of enjoyment. There's obviously a fitness element to it. As you'll see, it's two goalkeepers in either goal, probably 22 yards apart. We do have a little 3-yard zone where they can't shoot in front of. Any kind of service, so volley, half volley, off the floor, a throw. And really, it's just a game where they're trying to score against each other. It gets very competitive, as you'll see. Sometimes, depending on how many bodies we've got, two will be waiting as rebounders, so they'll be ready to take the place of the other two. Or in the footage, I think that you'll see, because we only had the 4 goalkeepers working, when they score or they miss the target, one of them has, scored against or missed the target, one of them has to run around the goal, leaving the other one to play 2v1. It's a hard work, it's interesting, and very enjoyable.
That did not sound nice. need some more goalies, really, don't we? Need some better teams. What we're up against isn't good enough at the minute. So it's just like we just stroll it, really, don't we? Every game.
You just put people together sometimes and it works. And then on the other side, you put them together, it just doesn't quite work. You know, you just it's like Cole York. It's like, however you want to put it. Oh, sore loser. Make sure you.
One of the worst keepers that plays goalie walls over there.
Poor Matt Sells, he comes to England and gets put with him.
The first day of pre-season at Newcastle United's training ground means running, more running, some stretching and ball work, and more running. But after nearly 2 years out of action through injury, Ryan Taylor wasn't complaining as he joined in with the rest of the squad.
Ryan, that looked absolutely awful, but after everything you've been through over the last couple of years, I imagine you're just delighted to be taking part.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to this day for some time, believe me. But just to be a part of it, to warm up again with the boys, just to be out there having a little bit of banter, but you know, it's all serious as soon as training starts. But you know, for me, just to get my boots back on was such a relief, and you know, I'd done everything they asked of me, so you know, to get through it was a little bit of a relief as well. But I sort of knew that wouldn't have been a problem with what I've been doing all summer, so really happy and you know, looking forward to the next day now.
Yeah, as you say, it looked very hard work and a lot of the lads were blowing towards the end, but it looked like you were kind of ready for it with everything you have been doing over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, I had a week's break during the summer, just a little getaway, a little week. But the rest of the summer we were working tirelessly, you know, we were from 8 in the morning doing 3 sessions a day, you know, have the weekend off, so we were working tirelessly, and you know, it does pay off, because you know, when you do running like that, it's easier to recover. I mean, although the running is tough, it's, you know, it is easier to get your legs back, whereas some of the boys have had 6-7 weeks off, and you know, the difference in what I can hear, you know, a few shouts I'm going to be sick, but yeah, I wasn't anywhere near feeling the same way.
The players first started to report back last Friday for a series of tests, with Jose Perez meeting his new teammates for the first time, and we caught up with teenage forward Adam Armstrong.
This time last year I was with the academy doing pre-season with them, so hopefully this year I can do it with the first team, and it'll bring me on as a player, so hopefully I'm really looking forward to it. It was a great season last season that I had. In this season I hope to do much more, and obviously keep working with England and keep working with Newcastle, and like I said again, hopefully keep pushing on and come as best as I can.
Does it boost your confidence to have won that tournament with England?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously winning a big tournament like that, European Championships, it's obviously going to be, I'm buzzing inside, and all the lads were buzzing at the time, but now it's back to your clubs, ready to stick at it and get at it again, and hopefully come back next year with England, yeah.
Another player hoping for a big season is Gail Bigaramana.
You know, whatever happened last season, it was happened for a reason, and that reason is put me in a position where I had to think for myself and, you know, clear my mind and think what I need to do to get in the team. And I'm ready for that, and I can't wait for that. I can't wait to start. I just can't wait to roll the ball.
Do you think that every player kind of comes back with a clean slate for pre-season?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you had the best season, if you had a as good season, you come back with a new goal, and that goal for most players, I think, is to get into the first team, and it's not easy. It's a task. It's a hard task for young players to get in the first team, such as Newcastle. but nothing is impossible. I trust God that I can do a thing.
More players were at the club's Benton base on Saturday, and sports scientist Jamie Harley was pleased with their condition.
The last few years we've given them off-season programmes. Obviously some of them, there might be one or two that go away and just have the whole holiday. The ones that have played have had a real, playing week in, week out. They're quite tight at the end of the year, so there's no problem with them having a few weeks of rest and then they start doing a few sessions to get themselves into it. In general, the lads have been very good. They've all weighed in today. They're all given targets to come back for pre-season in terms of the body weight, and all the players have been very, very good, so no complaints from our side of things.
And after spending part of his summer at Glastonbury, Mike Williamson was ready to face the music.
Everyone's seems to come back in shape and ready for the pre-season. But yeah, it's important to get a good positive start and make sure everyone feels good. And then as of Monday we start properly and look forward to it.
We've seen all the sports science aspect of what you've been doing today. Is that a bit of a far cry from what you were doing when you were at Torquay and stuff like that in the lower leagues?
Yeah. Obviously, Newcastle's a fantastic setup, and the staff, the department, the sports science side, it's brilliant, and it gets better every year. But yeah, I think for me it has its place, and it certainly brings a lot of benefits. And for me, I enjoy looking into the data and finding out new things.
For exclusive coverage of Newcastle United this pre-season, subscribe to NUFC TV now for only £3.99 a month.
It's great to get them back, great to get some work done, and we've been here 2.5 weeks. I think I've been here more or less on my own and talking to a lot of people, doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and it feels real when players actually come back. So to see them all bright and breezy, it's very good.
I'm buzzing. Obviously it's a new coaching staff and it's basically a fresh start for everyone, so yeah, I'm happy to be back. I think rest is a bit overrated. I've had 3 weeks off and I spent 1 week of that, 10 days of that doing work, so I feel fine. I haven't played much this year anyway, so I feel fine.
It's been a long time for me really waiting to come in, so obviously very excited and glad to finally be here working hard. Gonna do my best throughout pre-season and see where that leaves me at the end of that.
I've got to obviously take a few weeks off, complete rest, where you don't do anything, and then you've got to get an easy way back into it. I think if you don't, then you'll suffer in the first few weeks here because you're straight into it. It's intense from the start, so unless you keep yourself a little bit fit, then you're going to struggle, but it's something I try and do.
Hey Steven, how are you?
Sadio, how are you doing? Yeah, very good.
Very good. You have a good summer?
Not too bad. Cut pretty short with Derek getting me in every day, but it was worth it.
I think what Steve's tried to do is tried to put a management team together that's going to help as much as we possibly can. There's Steve as the head coach. He brought Ian Cathro in, who's a very, very bright up-and-coming coach. Fantastic energy to him, really good ideas, and myself is brought in to help with the organisational stuff. An extra pair of hands out on the training field. Alessandro's come in on the fitness side to go alongside what's already here, and I think that's the one thing that's really pleased us since we've come into the building. The other staff have been absolutely spot on so far. They've really taken us in, they're really helpful, they all want to be involved, and hopefully with us all together we can help to bring some real good time back to the football club.
I'm here to work as an assistant coach, and my view on that role is to just give everything that I possibly can, spend every hour of the day that I can apply to trying to support Steve and the rest of the staff and help the players improve and just give every part of me that I can. I think that's the role of an assistant coach, and I'll try and do my very best.
It's been good. See all the guys and we worked hard these couple of days. A lot of runnings and also a lot with the ball, so it's good. It's a lot of football and that's a good thing for me. It's a good thing for me, and overall it's very good. Everybody is fresh and ready to go.
I think I was positive, and yes, I have to believe that we can finish much higher than we did last year. So we have to show it in every case, and then I think we can have a great season.
Good. Once you're in, striker will then go front. Make sure you arrive here for a cutback. Run or go. So as the ball comes to you, you send, moves outside. Right front post or cutback. Right, and then go. Now Miko, front. Yeah, good ball, lad. Good ball. Right, take him in. Now delay, but just arrive at the back. Aye, you're on the front, man. Get here. Good.
Ça vaut rien son jeu. Non mais c'est impossible qu'il fait ce 10 les gars sur la main. Non mais comment même si tu fais. Mais genre lui il fait pas.
With the season in full swing now, I decided to post this blog on the Newcastle United training day they hosted a couple of weeks back. So this is the legendary St James's Park. It's centred right in the city centre of Newcastle, and it's pretty epic. 52,000 people fill the ground. And today they're opening the doors in this blog, and it shows you the academy kids training and the first team training. And it was free to attend and lets people see the stadium for the first time if they haven't been in before, because you usually have to pay. You either go in for a tour or obviously on a match day. And these were the academy kids. Very small but also very skillful. They also have a Down syndrome team. And there you go, Newcastle United first. You can now see the training session is in full swing. Players are getting warmed up, ready to begin numerous exercises, which you can see in the rest of this blog.